Hi, everybody. My name is Michel Gerbaldi. I am a practitioner in the domain of teaching astronomy at the university. The tutorial Astrolab has been developed in the context of the OED. It is designed as a tutorial for undergraduate students in physics, science, and engineering. It can be part of a regular astronomy course or an elective topic in the curriculum. For the tutorial, the students learn to plan and to perform observations with remote telescopes, learn to transform these observations into a scientific result. The observed objects are often eclipsing binary systems. Their periodic light behavior offers many opportunities to apply knowledge and skills from physics, mathematics, basic astronomy, and acquire new insight. Scarce funding limits the capacity of the universities to offer lab activities to their students. If an access to remote robotic telescopes is provided for free, it shows that with a very low financial investments, astronomy can provide lab activities to develop among the students an understanding of the scientific method. The remote telescope is a core for this hands-on activity, as it allows the students to produce their own data with sophisticated equipment. The remote telescope used in Astrolab are those from the Las Cumbres Observatory. Telescope time has been granted through the Global Sky Partner Program, which is highly thanks. 10 telescopes of 40 centimeters each can be used. These telescopes are permanently accessible. They are located at carefully selected spots to have good dark skies. The equipment is similar for all the telescopes and maintained in a professional way. Many high school projects also are relying upon these telescopes. The challenge for students is planning the dates of the observations, taking into account the period of their target, so to enable them to construct the light curve from the data obtained. But the knowledge of the student on periodic phenomena is essentially limited to oscillating function. The students know such variable phenomena from electromagnetic studies. The rich pedagogical aspect of the variable phenomenon in astronomy are often neglected. However, for eclipsing variable systems, the concept of ephemerid is an obstacle and requires understanding. Indeed, to fix the observational date, the students asked to understand the meaning of the ephemerid of a periodic phenomenon in astronomy in order to perform observations as well-chosen date to cover the phase at best. In Astrolab, the students have an active role in determining which eclipsing binary system to observe, how to collect, and how to analyze the data. This engages the students more in the scientific process, but it is also challenging for the tutor. As the student lack experience in this process, it requires significant coaching and assistance. Consequently, the project needs educational management. The learning process runs from idea to conclusion, starting from basic principles of astrophysics. We let young people discover the thrill of doing science by going themselves through the complete research cycle, including hands-on observation plan by themselves. But tutoring is not monitoring. The management consists careful supervision, respecting the students' previous undergraduate knowledge. Let's compare briefly the characteristics of monitoring and supervising through a few examples. In monitoring, pre-designed observations of pre-selected objects are given. In supervising, the tutor will guide the student to select the best target in the framework of his timetable by asking questions or making comments, but not giving a solution. In monitoring, look for deviations from a correct observation and give the cause to the student. In supervising, explore causes of deviation, but do not give a solution, such as for an error in the phase computation. In monitoring, do not pass comments, for example, on the exposure time. In supervising, pass comments, give suggestions, and even better, ask questions to go further. This creates a bridge between the new knowledge in astrophysics and its concrete application. In monitoring, the tutor highlights project deviations. In supervising, the tutor helps to progress further by asking questions. The tutor is strongly involved in what the students are doing. The management of a project is set up from the following classical elements. What can students do? What do the students want to do? What can students complete in a semester? What do they need to know? Physics, astrophysics. What do they have to learn? Software, database use, telescope planning, and so on. What will they have learned at the end? Therefore, the management process of the project requires the supervisor for each student to verify that all aspects of the student project are on track according to agreed plan and schedules. Verify the data collected by the student. The students must have the habit to check each image, not to accumulate the image till their analysis. Review the effectiveness of student work at regular intervals. Make recommendations aimed at improving the execution of the project. To conclude, I underline the following. The project management enhances student engagement continuously. The tutor, supervisor, should focus on quality rather than getting everything done. Observations may be missed by bad weather, telescope failure, calibration problem, and so on. The effectiveness of the project lies in the supervising challenge. The tutorial is based on computer game characteristics, more or less, that attract very much students. They have a direct access to a telescope, but this is difficult to manage because of the autonomy, of the possibility of failure, and it is a learning by doing. These supervision requirements apply well to inquiry-based activities at high school level. Thank you for your attention.